IQNA.
Elmo wants a Tickle Me Elmo and a hooker for Christmas.
I'll see what we can do about that. I don't know what we can do. So, I'm Big Mike.
Sam?
Justin Ferguson.
And I'm Alex.
I pointed at him and he said something, doesn't matter. So anyway,
What?
here we all are.
Okay.
I pointed, you weren't even looking. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So we're all here, and we have a new permanent podcast member, Alex.
Hi.
And she's joined us.
We
You
have
see-
vagina on the crew.
Yes, we have vagina. That's somehow...
Full-time
Yeah.
vagina.
Yay, Alex, you go girl, we got from Michelle. All right, this is our holiday, as you can tell, Christmas episode.
I got another holiday, I'm sorry.
It's all right. You can make out with Mrs. Claus or something. So it's like what? So anyway, yeah, it's our holiday Christmas special. I just finished listening to our last one to get prepped for this one, so it's interesting. We shared a lot of holiday traditions that we all three have done and everything like that. So since we have a new member, Alex, I think it's her turn. So traditions during the holiday season. What does your family and or you do?
Well, it's kind of one morphed over the years.
Okay, yeah.
And, well, every year, my brothers would come over, and they would always wear plaid.
Right.
My mother hates plaid.
Oh, nice.
So then, my dad started wearing plaid, and I started wearing plaid. I got Sam a plaid shirt,
Nice.
and she fucking
gonna-
hates it.
That's gonna go
She fucking
really
hates
crazy.
plaid. She hates it, but like last year she caved in and
She bought a plaid.
she wore plaid.
She wore plaid too. Yeah.
I noticed Alyssa and Lindsay also wore plaid. Not much, but a little bit.
Oh,
And
Lindsay
they-
wore a plaid scarf.
Yeah,
So.
but Alyssa wore a plaid shawl thing.
She had a purple plaid shirt on.
Oh, okay, I didn't notice
Yeah,
that.
no, yeah.
Yeah, and like, yeah, what else?
We always play board games.
Board games, yeah, traditional
Cards
family
Against
stuff.
Humanity. This
Yeah, cards
Mhm.
we play a lot of Pictionary.
Dictionary, nice.
And my brother fucking hates it because.
So basically, what you're trying to tell me is whatever
my
one of your
other brother-
family member hates, you make sure you do it during the holiday season. Okay, gotcha. All right, guys.
Because, like, my middle brother and his girlfriend, we always win. But
Oh,
we can't play Monopoly because I always win.
okay.
So,
Do you have a strategy, or are you willing to share your
Hell
strategy?
no.
You're just good at it. It's
I'm
one of those things.
what do I do is, like, I hoard the money and let people get bankrupt.
Yeah, actually,
That's
that's,
my
a good
strategy.
It's a pretty good strategy. Mine is I just buy stuff and then I get real broke, and then that's about all that happens. We should all play. We should all play Monopoly one
We
day.
should.
Yeah, I'm playing
Star
that
Wars
one time.
Monopoly.
I do have Star Wars Monopoly.
Or play Settlers of Catan.
That too. I have not played that actually. I
Never
hear it's an
played it.
awesome game.
It's actually, yeah, it's a really good game.
Never
Cool.
played it.
Yeah.
Basically, you set up a map and then you have to trade with your neighbors for resources.
Nice. That'd be fun. Yeah.
you gotta
a
build
lot of people
roads,
out there like
houses,
it.
and a whole bunch of other stuff. too.
Sounds like Age of Empires in a board game.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's just like Zombicide is like a RPG and a like zombie RPG kind of thing in the board game, and all board games are stem from that. That's where most games in general stem from. But yeah, like we play board games too. It's usually very traditional, nothing out of the blue. Like I know a friend of ours, Sean. His family plays all like the weird games, which I actually like. But I mean, to get my mom to even play Monopoly is like a freaking
A fight and a half.
fight and a half. So, and I mean, Chloe, any game, she's like, I win right away. So it's like that's just kids though. So.
Like, that's fucking great, Chloe. No, we can't
That's great.
play.
Now we can't play now. You won. But no. Also, one thing we talked about, which I found funny.
That's why you should just play Sorry and just
Yeah.
screw with her.
Yeah, exactly. I should. I actually haven't played Sorry with her yet. I should actually do that. Yeah. What?
Or Operation, or that other.
I have played Operation with her.
Oh, okay. What about the other game where you have to put it all back and then if you don't get it, it jumps up?
What the fuck is
Oh,
the name of that
Perfection,
game?
Perfection.
Oh, Perfection. Thank you.
They should have an
gonna-
alarm that's built off of that. That when that goes off, all the pieces go flying and you
They
get
should have like
back.
they should have like
off the alarm.
they should have an extreme version where it's like made out of really sharp metal pieces.
Oh my god! With razor blades attached.
Put on goggles to play it.
And if you don't put it in time, it electrocutes.
Yeah, there you go. We should invent.
Not only do you get razor blades in the face, but you're
There you go.
electrocuted.
You have your own YouTube show. You can be like Sam's Extreme Board Games. You like take board games, you make them extreme, like Monopoly. All the pieces are made out of glass. And the dice too. It's like oh god.
Ow, fuck.
Yeah. Or it's like made out of like molten hot metal or something. Like
I had to play that shit
All right,
today.
put it back in the boiler.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Another thing we talked about on
That would be speed. Monopoly.
Speed Monopoly, yeah. Another thing.
1, 2, 3. Ah!
Exactly. Another thing we talked about last year's podcast was food, and different types of food, and how most of us hate fruitcake.
Oh fuck! That
Okay.
shit you build houses.
But the
with.
thing is, I have never. Yeah, exactly. I never had fruitcake
that's what it
until
was
just after the
designed for.
podcast.
Yeah.
Right? So I was like, I'm gonna try fruitcake because I was telling you guys I'm gonna be addicted. I'm gonna love fruitcake probably, and I'm gonna bring like 5, 6 different kinds on the show, and you guys are gonna have to eat it. That never happened because I had a piece of fruitcake, and it sucked. So
Was it worse than pulling teeth?
no, see,
You're like, I'd rather pull teeth.
the problem with like. I don't know. I have to buy more than one fruitcake. I can't judge of just one fruitcake because the fruitcake I had was like a walnut kind of like icing or something. I thought, okay, that might be easier to choke it down. No.
Easier to choke.
I ate like a bit of it. My mom likes fruitcake, thankfully, so she ate it. So I'm gonna probably have to buy a generic fruitcake this year.
I can just see you.
Come on.
Oh god.
It wasn't that bad. It was more like I don't like this.
My mom actually makes a really okay fruitcake.
a really okay. That's awesome.
That's the best score I've ever heard.
That's awesome.
That's really average.
Exactly.
Well, consider the fact I don't like fruitcake.
Most people.
It's the only fruitcake I actually would eat.
Ah.
And she makes it with like those like fruit cocktail tins you get.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, and she puts extra cherries in it. So
Ooh, yeah, that would do it.
That's-
I like cherry.
it's pretty good.
I'm just gonna eat a whole cheesecake to myself and get fat.
Yeah.
Eggnog cheesecake.
Oh my god, that would be so awesome.
They have eggnog
They have
cheesecake.
What the fuck? What haven't I ever heard of this?
Where there's
It's like
a restaurant
quiche.
that has it.
Prairie Inc.
Perry Inc. There you go.
Right. Oh, where the fuck is that?
McNally Robinson.
McNally.
It's a little restaurant in McNally.
Oh,
Yeah, the cafe.
They're like, extremely busy and expensive as fuck.
Well, it's just fruit.
I will try it
It's
once.
just eggnog. You're not
Let's
going
go
there to
try
have
it.
like a meal.
Let's go try it.
What, right now? Okay, sorry guys. See you
See you
later.
later.
No, anyway, so speaking of eggnog,
Yeah.
Latte de poulet.
latte de poulet from this end, or eggnog as people say.
No, don't call it by its French name. It'll probably surrender.
So we're gonna pour it on air because and I asked Sam to bring spiced rum, but he didn't have any.
You didn't shake it.
Actually, I do, but it's my brother's, so I'm not allowed to touch it.
Hijack his
Who's last? Us two will get all the spice.
All the spice.
That's right.
We gotta learn how to make eggnog.
You have enough?
Oh yeah, I have enough. There's lots left.
Ladies first.
It just might all be gone. But that's alright. Candace had a
So,
sip, obviously.
Fergie?
What? What about me?
I said ladies first, and she goes,
So,
Fergie?
ooh, you were called
Not
a
quite.
lady. No.
Not quite.
You got fur on your face, sir. I guess some ladies have fur on their face. Yeah.
So
yeah,
there's one lady.
Mrs. Linner.
Mrs. Linner.
Miss
Sorry,
Linner?
Miss Linner, if you're watching, which you're not. So yeah.
Miss Linner had a mustache
teacher,
that
English.
rivals my brother's. He can't grow a whole lot, but it was pretty
My
thick.
brother pretty much has like a little bit of spattering on his face.
He looks like an old
Grandpa.
Chinese dude whenever he
An
goes
old
out.
Chinese-
He's like a little,
He's like
and then the little, that's it.
my brother Ethan. He grows a beard like a native guy. It's like
What
patchy.
the fuck's that supposed to mean? I'm only a coordinator, but anyway.
Yeah, it's like patchy, and then it's dark in spots, and it's like
It's like little smashes.
I'm so glad I grow a beard.
It's actually really funny because my brother's a brunette and he has a ginger beard. No, his beard is redder than yours.
Really?
Red, bright red.
Oh yeah, it's freaking red.
Which one, Matt?
Matt, yeah.
Yeah, because Mike has a pretty dark beard.
Yeah, he's dark.
Yeah, nice.
Chad, like, grew it out for a month for November one time, and it seriously was just like a little bit here, a little bit here, and I think just a little wisp. I was like, I looked at it, I was like, you haven't shaved in a while. He's like the whole month. I'm like, wow.
It's like, dude, you have a shadow on your face.
And so
You better get this shit off.
he sends me the other day, I sent him some money, and he sent me back a reply saying, fuck your beard, you and your beard growing ability. He's
Sidney
always been
Crosby
jealous.
beard, right?
Sidney
Yeah.
Crosby beard. Yeah.
He's always been jealous of my beard growing ability.
Beard growing beard, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't very hard
What,
for
the
you to
man's
grow a
man?
beard all the time.
man's man.
No, it's not very hard.
Concentrated
beard.
man on
Yeah.
my face.
Concentrated.
It's coming out.
That
sounded
just
really
jizz.
gay. Yeah, Sam? That's just jizz on your face.
That explains why the hair grows so well. Nutrients.
Cheese fruit.
Nutrients. It's just like,
Concentrated
rubs
man
on
juice,
his
like
face.
so jizz.
Yeah. No, so also that we talked about last year, which also comes in handy. because we were just watching them now because they're all constantly on TV right now, are the Christmas movies.
Yes.
Last year you said yours was. What were you leaning towards? I just freaking listened to
Fucking
it.
burn belly.
Me, mine was Christmas Carol, Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Sam's was, I believe it was A Christmas Story.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
don't know,
gotta
I can't
shoot
remember
your
what
eye
yours
out,
was.
kid.
Do you remember what yours is? Like, what is your favorite Christmas
Just one
movie?
right
Has
there.
it changed since then?
I don't know. Like, I always loved Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Right. Yeah, you did mention that. You did mention that last year. So yeah, a little bit of a classic.
It's a classic. It's the origin story of Santa Claus.
It's like Santa Begins.
Yeah, my Christmas movie.
Yeah, what's
What's
yours?
yours?
So that's why we're asking. What's yours?
Well, it's kind of a toss-up.
Oh yeah, okay.
I think it's like National Lampoon's Family Vacation.
A lot of people's, yeah.
Or, sorry, Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation.
Because we watch it every year. And that as well as The Holiday.
The Holiday. Oh, who's in that again?
Jack Black, Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet, and Jude Law.
Right. Michelle said her favorite is Home Alone 1 and 2. Just now, so.
I was just on TV the other day.
Yeah, oh, it's on all the time.
It's on all
during
the time.
Christmas, so
Mm.
yeah. I like it. I wouldn't watch it like every day or anything. I would watch it once a year. That's good.
So speaking of holiday movies, have you guys seen the new Seth Rogen one?
Yeah, it looks
The
alright.
Night After?
Yeah, it looks
The
alright.
night before.
Night Before?
Yeah,
That
I like
shit
it.
Right after
looks-
is the Walk of Shame.
Yeah, exactly.
That
yeah.
shit
That's
is
the sequel.
not. That shit looks crazy.
Yeah. It's basically like the Hangover.
Basically,
Christmas
what happens
edition.
is
Exactly.
he has his last family Christmas with all his friends before they
Right.
go away and whatnot. And he decides to try smoking this really fucked up weed.
Mm.
Ends up seeing a baby who's like staring him down into his soul. He's just fucking right up
Seeing screwed
the
up
entire
shit.
time.
Yeah.
Well, didn't his wife get him like every drug under the sun?
Yeah, this is his last Christmas with his friends, so they're like, let's all get fucking high and do something.
Well, it's kind of like what happened on Harold and Kumar Christmas. They had the baby, and then the baby accidentally ended up doing like blow and smoking weed and all that shit. So it was a funny show. So actually, it was a lot better than the sequel, like the part 2.
Yeah.
I liked the movie better
Harold
than
and
part
Kumar
2.
go to Guantanamo.
Guantanamo Bay. Yeah. No, I wasn't a huge fan of that one. So yeah. So what? Want to check out Krampus? Yeah. Krampus looks pretty good. It's supposed to be comedy horror,
Mm-hmm.
so it looks alright. I will check it out.
I'm surprised you didn't know what Krampus was.
I know what Krampus is.
It's the anti-Santa.
This is the German anti-Santa.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's German.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
I knew it was an
Basically-
anti-Santa. I didn't know like a couple of things.
Basically, they're a little extreme. Instead of getting cold for Christmas, this monster comes into your house, kidnaps you, and takes you away to murder you.
That sounds awesome.
And abuse you, and I think, no, if he doesn't murder you,
No,
he definitely
he beat the
tortures you.
shit out of you.
Yeah, he
Torture
beats the shit
you or
out of you,
whatever,
torture you, and then
yeah.
brings you back the day after.
Very festive.
Yes.
It's like, you'll be better next year. I'm coming back.
Yeah,
Well,
pretty much.
yeah, he can't kill you because
Yeah, how
you,
can you
you,
come
got,
back?
you can't learn your lesson that way. Right?
Yeah.
You just
It's like,
die.
next year I'm going to bend you over and make you call me daddy.
Yeah, there you go.
Pineapple
So
up
that's
your
Krampus
ass.
too.
Backwards.
That'll be the porn edition of Krampus, which I'm assuming will
So-
be
Yeah.
a week after Krampus comes out.
Speaking
Yeah.
of porn,
Yeah.
so yeah, she was there for this. So I'm in the phone store getting my new phone, and they're like, do you want to transfer all your contacts and pictures and videos? I'm like, no.
You were actually leaning towards it.
I was like, no.
no,
maybe.
no, you said, I was like, yeah, sure. I was like, no, you don't.
And I was like, oh yeah, the porn. Oh god, I got like 13 videos of porn.
You literally said, "Oh yeah, the
Oh,
porn."
yeah, I did.
And
He's
you,
like,
you completely forgot about it. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll transfer. I was like, no, you don't. No, you don't.
no, you don't. The porn.
I was like, why? I was like,
oh, there's
you
a
know
lot
how
of-
much porn you have on your phone?
And the guy's just all nonchalant. He's like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like, no,
okay.
there's a lot of
No
porn
one's seeing
on
it. I was
there.
like, I don't care.
I don't care. There's a lot of porn on there.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Like the girl said, I was like, is that your boyfriend? I was like, yeah. I was like, you're okay with the porn? I was like, yeah.
We told the story of you watching it our first time hanging out with the guys. My zipper's open like it always is.
Bravo.
What just
Alex.
happened here?
Anyways,
So yeah.
Kidding.
So
that's why.
What, did you grow an arm?
yeah,
Probably he's trying to get out.
he's trying to escape.
So remember what happened to you guys?
He
in Canada?
abuses me. Let me out.
So you guys remember what happened? That
He beats me every
okay?
day.
Can I tell this
He
dirty
beats
story?
me every
About,
day.
can I tell you the dirty story about the poop show?
But what?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Okay, remember what happened to you guys in the cabin that one night where my dicky fell out
I
of it?
swear to God. Michelle's probably really concerned. Okay, what?
It happened to Alex too.
What?
Remember when we were at the cabin that one time and I walked out in my boxers and like nothing falls out and it fell out. Happened to Alex too. That
Wait.
I was like, it's
So
fine.
you were. So it fell out when you were showing him, or was it the other way? I'm confused. So it was you.
He was putting on his pants and the
just-
curtains parted.
There you go. You got a little peep show.
Yeah, I got a peep.
Merry Christmas.
That's
Merry Christmas.
those boxers are bad for that. I gotta stop using
Oh
them.
yeah, you think? Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
Anyways,
You and your dick showing all the time.
it's not my
It's a
fault.
little
okay?
bit different because it's your girlfriend. Your guy friends playing poker. A little bit different. Hey guys, check it out. You can't see my dick in this. Oh wait, it's good.
Yeah, it actually happened.
Yeah.
I was trying not to spit.
So this is how long
Now
have
the
you
rest of the
been?
world knows that.
Yeah, exactly. So how long have you been with Michelle now?
3 years.
3 years now. So with the kids and everything like that, did you guys develop any traditions yourselves?
Running around in circles because we're trying to hit, like, we have like a 2-day period where we're trying to hit her aunts, her dad, like, and we do include her dad. He doesn't usually do much.
Fair enough.
And then my mom and my dad, and
Right.
then we're like jumping back and forth between my mom and my dad. And then some years the kids are with Matt on Christmas Day, so then it's like this big jumble.
Basically, it's like a strategic.
It's like try to figure out where we need to be in the next half an hour and get there as quickly as possible.
So yeah, exactly. So I guess it depends on the day for Christmas for you.
Yeah.
Like what you do that day. Like say all the kids and Michelle and you are at. I don't know. Like say like pick a place. What do you do there?
Like when we're at her aunt's, we usually do that on Christmas Eve.
Right.
And I don't know.
Wow.
We go to her aunt's on Christmas Eve,
Mhm.
and it's like big supper and everything, and then exchange, gift exchange. But there's 7 kids there, and then all of their children.
Mhm.
So there's probably a good 20, 25 children in the house at the time.
Jesus.
People just saw in Periscope me going, you said her aunt's place. I'm like, aunt's too? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that's a lot of
Well,
people.
her aunt is kind of like her mother
Fair enough.
because her aunt raised her.
19,
Fair enough.
I think, is what Michelle just said.
19.
All right, 19 kids. There we go.
19. Holy crap! It's not that much of a difference. Like I guess 5 kids can make a difference.
That's a lot.
So, yeah.
19 grandkids.
19
grandkids.
grandkids. Crazy. Crazy.
So we're all there, and
Wait, are they Mennonite?
Yes.
That explains
explains.
it.
Anyway, so
I know how that
we go
goes.
there and we have supper. We exchange gifts. Her aunt tries to get us to sing Christmas carols.
And everybody's like,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
everyone's kind of like,
You're like, oh, you're
it's
gone.
Christmas time. Fuck, I hate this.
I got an awesome Christmas jingle.
You got a Christmas jingle?
I feel my
Let's hear it.
pecker tingling, balls are
That one?
jingling, dude.
No, not that
'Cause
one.
that's what we led with last year on the podcast. That's
No,
the song.
no, it's not an actual jingle. It was like a write out on Tumblr, I think, or
Tumblr?
I don't know.
Oh, I remember that one now. Yeah.
yeah. So
Very
not
high
this-
pitched singing with Mennonites.
Ah.
Yeah. That sounds like a band name.
That's
Very high pitched Mennonites. There you go. New band name.
There we go.
We'll
Okay.
start a band.
Okay.
I'm gonna read it out. I'm not gonna sing it, but it's done like to the melody of Jingle Bells.
Okay.
It's called Dashing Through the Snow. Get the fuck out of my way.
Alright. That's a good title. I'm intrigued.
So dashing through the snow, get the fuck out of my way. You're so fucking slow. And fat, what do you weigh? Ha ha ha. You can't fucking sing. I'll start a fucking fight. Get out of my way, you fucking hoe. I'm driving here tonight. Jingle bells, go the hell. Get the fuck out of my way. Oh, what fun it is to ride over bodies every day. Hey, jingle bells, go to hell. Bitch, what did I say? Run that ass, cause you can't hide from my motherfucking sleigh.
It's a Saskatoon jingle.
Very, very much so.
A dramatic, a
And it's-
dramatic reading.
Yeah, a
of-
dramatic reading by Alex.
We gotta bring those back.
Dramatic readings?
No, like,
Song spoken by Sean.
yeah, or
Yeah,
songs
that was
spoken
it.
by us.
Yeah, exactly.
I can bring up fucking a Miley Cyrus song.
No, we should do like radio plays, like really fucked up radio plays. Like it has like a script and everything. It's like really screwed up radio plays. Yeah. I have pugs, and they are really snorty through the door for some reason. They heard us, so yeah. But yeah, any other weird Christmas things that happen in anybody's family? Weird shit.
Usually, for us, if I'm remembering correctly, Christmas morning is with my mom's. Then during the 11 till 2 range, it's Chad and Miss go to her parents. I stay at home doing things.
You're coming to my place.
I'm coming to your place, I guess, now.
Yes.
Yes. I got one more place to go.
Now I need to know what the fuck we're doing. Because I have to coordinate with your moms,
Yeah.
your dad and Patty, and with my parents.
Yeah.
I got the hardest job out of all the siblings in my family.
Why? Because I have 3 moms?
You have 3 families. Everyone else just has 2 to coordinate
That's
with.
true.
Well, we have 3. We have 3 because we got Michelle's mom. And then we
Seriously,
got-
time lag. I'm watching it right now. Yes! I'm like, what was he doing? Wait. That's what he was doing.
Exactly.
Anyways, yeah, no, I got 2 moms. So yeah, so basically it'll be, if they want to do the thing again, you can have morning with your parents. I'll have the morning with my
We're
mom's.
planning Christmases right on the
Whatever, it'll be quick. And then I'll come over right when Chad and Miss leave to go there. I'll go to your place in my pajamas still. And then from there,
And
we'll...
plaid.
And plaid, yeah, I'll bring the shirt.
Okay, good.
And then I'll even wear my plaid pajama pants.
No.
Too much plaid?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. And then...
I'll send your mom over the edge or what? Just the one extra plaid, one extra plaid thing. It's like, well, I can handle a shirt, but pants.
too much, too much.
No,
I'll
like-
fucking murder you if you wear pants. That's basically what
And
I
then from there, yeah, we'll leave to my dad's. If that's up with you.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
See, it's
Sound-
done.
does it sound
I
good
just
to
did
you
all
guys?
the planning.
Yeah, that sounds- The
Okay.
planning from them, does it sound good? Does it work out? Or does anybody have anything to say? Michelle, what do you got to say? You like their Christmas party?
Watching.
He's
It's
waiting
gonna
for your
take forever
response.
for that to pop up.
It's like a 30-second delay.
Nope. Here's where I start watching, so now she sees it.
So yeah.
Michelle, you're fucking lagging out. Come on.
Well, Michelle, she left.
She left?
No, I don't know. Let's see.
Well, we're the only 2. It's just you and me now. No,
No,
Michelle.
no, it's like he dropped out.
You gave us hearts.
It's good. See?
It's
That's
good.
good.
That's good. She works out the
Fuck
plan.
yeah.
We, as all IQNA members, are having our own Christmas party.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
We are going to Bar Tari here in town. For those of you who don't know who that is, which I'm only talking to Michelle, so of course she knows who that is. Michelle's coming as well. We are having a, like I say, at Bar Tari, it's a video game bar. We'll have our own private VIP room where we can play games and or hang out and stand and shit like that. It'll be good.
Seems to be like a specialty thinking coming up because I know there's a cat cafe in Montreal where you go get coffee and you can pet cats. There's just got
Cats everywhere.
Cats are everywhere.
Yeah.
That place gotta stink.
It's a pussy bar.
I was gonna say
It's a pussy bar.
It's called Pussy Pounders or something like that.
You found a bag of
Pussy
coffee
bars.
and petting some pussies.
Yeah.
Pound back some coffee and pet some pussy. It's a
Exactly.
new slogan. Pet some pussy.
Genius.
Pound some coffee. Pussy pounders.
The one, it's like a
Petting
Peter
pussy
Piper picked a
pounders.
bag of pickled peppers. Frickin'
The
mom
pet
from
pussy
the store.
pounder. Yeah.
Pet pussy pounders. Welcome to a pussy
Oh,
pounder where we
fuck.
pound pets with pussy.
But anyways,
Crazy.
what else are we talking about?
Well,
I'm sorry, that
And
hat
also-
seriously makes you look like the fucking Karate Kid.
Karate Kid.
White band, red dot, that's all I see.
Oh, wax on, wax off, wax on.
You can't see it from here, but from my angle, every time you turn it looks like the white band with the red sun on it.
The red sun.
It does. And I corner my eyes, I'm like, why the fuck is he wearing the Karate Kid fucking
Then also
hat?
like the red kind of just blends.
It blends.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually. Oh yeah, it does. It's like I have half a head or something. I'm tired of wearing
I
this.
should have brought my fucking hat. I have a full, like, remember when I was doing Christmas trees?
I don't
still
have any festive stuff.
I totally forgot about it until just this moment.
That's what you said your Christmas movie was. 8 Crazy Nights.
Yes,
That
that's
was your
right.
favorite,
Fuck,
which
I
was
love
just
it. Have
on
you ever seen
TV
Crazy
a
Nights?
second ago.
Oh
Good
my
show.
god, is it good? It's actually good.
Fun.
It's one of his best movies.
It is.
It's a cartoon.
They were playing it on ABC Spark, which is normally like
It's
a
like-
teenager kid station,
Yeah.
but the swears weren't blurred out, which I found really weird.
No,
Looked back
what
behind
it work
but-
what it really is it's actually a culmination of a lot of his stuff actually into something like you have Whitey Dubau in there.
Adam Sandler, by the way, if nobody knows.
Yeah, Adam
what he's talking
Sandler. It's a lot of his shit that he put out in his albums.
about. Mhm.
Like a lot of his Whitey shit went into this, and it's actually really
Right.
good. I like it.
Yeah, no, it's
I got
a.
this little midget with
It has the comedy in it, but it also has that bit of heart.
It's a
as well.
heart. Yeah, it's a heart thing. There's deer that lick shit or eat shit and whatnot in it. And there's,
Yeah, that's hard. Right
That's
there.
hard right there. That hits you right here, dear.
I
Shit.
can't read that. What is that? You want me to read it out?
No.
Okay.
That's inappropriate. So yeah.
No, it's not inappropriate. It's
Oh.
just Not holiday.
Not holidays. We're not just talking about
Yeah,
holidays.
I think I've read this one.
It's a
Yeah.
Christmas special. So I was also thinking today while, about movies and Christmas stuff and Christmas stories and whatever, and Christmas Carol's a favorite movie of mine, period.
Yeah.
I like all the incarnations and everything. So I was thinking, what if that happened to me? What would the ghost of Christmas past show me that showed me that I'm not worthy of maintaining, I guess, friends or being as a cheerful, nice person? Like, what would I get sent back to see?
Are
Like,
you
what would be
repenting
my-
right now?
Yeah, I'm repenting. I'm repenting. But no, seriously, like, think about it. Is there anything that you can go back, you wish that you could, take back that you've done at all? Like, even if it's small. Is there anything like that? We'll start with you.
There are things in my life I'd go back and...
Yeah. Anything you feel like mentioning?
Not really.
No, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah, like with me, it's mainly just how probably have handled certain things in like high school and stuff, like most people.
Michelle just said something and I saw half of it.
Sorry, Michelle, we missed it, but
Can I? There's got to be a way I can go back. And,
yeah, you can go back by watching the stream when it's
Oh.
done.
anyways,
So, yeah.
yeah,
But yeah,
so-
for you, like I'm just saying,
For
is
me?
is there any little
There's
regrets you have?
a lot of
or
shit
one regret?
I regret, but there's one thing I've learned about it. If you change something in the past, it completely changes
Yeah.
the timeline, right? It's the branching effect. This is the branch you're on. If you change one thing, you change a different branch.
Right.
And that's what I've actually thought about that recently quite a bit. And if there's one thing I've learned, if I change anything, A, I wouldn't be where I am today. A, I probably would be where I am today sooner,
Right.
but then I never would have met Alex.
Right. Exactly.
So it just fucks that one thing up. But if I stay this way, it takes me longer to find Alex,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not where I am.
Right.
So I'm fucked. Either way, I have to deal with what my regrets are and
Right.
just move on with it.
Right.
Now, one thing I saw actually today was if you could text yourself something 5 years ago, like the 5 year ago yourself, what would you text? And this is gonna sound sappy as shit, but 2 words: Alex Downing.
Yeah.
Done.
Oh, smooth.
Because then I'd come find you.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, what the fuck's this text from
But
me?
would you?
I will find. Yeah.
Would you?
I'd be like, why the fuck do I need to know this name? What? is up
But
with
remember,
this?
but see, for example, all the things that have led you to Alex,
and Alex wouldn't
right?
be the same.
It wouldn't be the same person. Would you have still
5 years
been in
ago,
a
you would have been in
relationship?
high school.
Yeah,
God, I feel really old.
frickin'
Sorry.
pedophile,
No, 5 years ago I would have been 18, so I would be legal.
right?
Yeah,
Ah,
there
there
you
you
go.
go.
We're good.
Good out of
But
it.
no, like that's probably what I would text myself, just because that would snap me and be like, who the fuck is Alex Downing? I got to find out who the fuck this is.
Right.
I had Facebook at that time. So
Yeah, so I could
There
look
you
you
go.
up.
I can stalk you on Facebook.
I'd be like, I just got this.
Who's
text
this
from
weird,
you. Who
creepy-
the fuck are you?
Curly-haired bearded freak that's following me on Facebook. all the
5
time.
years
And he's like
ago,
5 years older than me. What a perv.
5 years
Walk.
older.
Sorry, 7 years
I'm
older.
7
Sorry.
years.
Sorry, it's like 77 years older than me. What a perv.
I'm not going there.
So what about you? Anything you can think of that you want to mention?
If I had to send a text to myself, it was like, trust your instincts.
Trust your instincts.
That's the only thing I would send to myself.
Right, yeah. Another thing, like when we're going through Christmas movies again, let's go with the Christmas Story. It's not my favorite,
Yeah.
but
It's
it
a classic.
It's
I'm not-
only a classic because they play it every goddamn
It's on
time.
my list of 1,001 movies or whatever, and I'm gonna watch it again. It's okay. I'm just not a huge fan. But anyway, going back to the subtle point of it is that he wants a Red Ryder BB gun for Christmas,
Which are on sale right now.
which are on sale right now. I guess we're sponsoring Red Ryder BB guns. What?
Shoot your eye out.
What again? Like I quickly discussed this in the last year's pod. What my favorite Christmas toy was. I got a Batman helicopter from the 1989 Batman. So you, sir,
Yes.
what was your toy? The toy.
The toy that I got for Christmas.
Your favorite toy, like the toy that you just
It's a toy I still have.
Mm-hmm.
It's a toy that has probably been my favorite toy since I got it, and
Mhm.
it probably still is my favorite toy. I have a scale model of the Enterprise D.
Right.
I remember that. Alex just had
Can I come over to your house and play?
And I,
had a
when I was a kid, I also had,
Star Trek.
I also got a Klingon battle cruiser with it too.
A what?
A Klingon battle cruiser with it
Nice.
too. Like the bigger
Bird of prey?
model.
No, not bird prey. Bird
Bird,
prey's
like
cool.
if you have the Enterprise is this big, a bird of
Yeah.
prey would be like this big.
Yeah, it's like that.
Right.
Yeah, they're fighters, aren't they?
No, they're big. They have like a 30-man crew. They're like a
still
small
fine,
submarine
yeah.
sort of
Right.
type size. Battle cruiser is about the same size as the Enterprise.
Right.
So
Okay. Yeah, because I remember you mentioning it when we were doing the toy
yeah.
episode. That was your favorite toy. So, like, I couldn't pin down my favorite toy, but that was my favorite toy for Christmas that I got that was under the tree and stuff. So, Alex, what was your toy or thing that you got for Christmas that you liked the most? The one that still brings a twinkle to your eye thinking about it.
Sorry, I just
Twinkle or whatever.
I just thought of something that I bought for myself for Christmas.
Your butt plug.
No, I never bought that for myself, but it does involve
Flashlight.
sex. It's a flashlight.
Sam's favorite toy is his flashlight.
It's like women can have sex.
Top
with-
that out.
I'm gonna go buy myself a flashlight.
Top that. Okay, no, seriously, what was
The
it?
only Christmas toy I can really ever think of that stayed with me and I still have
Oh, I know.
is Stanley.
Yep.
Stanley.
He's my teddy bear.
Oh, teddy bear, okay.
Yeah, he's been all over the world with me.
Nice.
Cool.
Cool. Like just a generic kind of teddy bear sort of
Yeah, he
thing?
was actually from Lazenza.
Oh, nice. Really? That's funny.
That says
So, yeah, cool.
Yeah, it says Lazenza on the bottom like 1998.
Mhm.
So I've had him
Nice.
close to 20 years.
Didn't even know Lacenza was around in 1998.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, they've been around since like
Well, you weren't out east back then. You were born and raised in Saskatoon.
I was never. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was. I
I
never
was gonna say
spent
maybe they
Christmas
were out east because I don't remember them.
No, they were here.
Mhm.
They were here.
Nice. Yeah, I don't remember that. I
They're
guess.
still in the same store at the Los Angeles Mall.
Oh, that's where they started.
Right.
Was that the only one in town at the time?
I
Or?
think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you live near there, so.
So,
Oh shit.
Yeah, so that's where your parents would have gone for it.
Yeah,
And I
cool.
think it was like came in a bundle. My dad bought pajamas for my mom because I really really hope it was pajamas.
It might not have
Teddy
been.
bear's
Oh,
like,
wait.
I'm
I
sitting
know.
next to a thong, sitting next to a thong, sitting next oh, a kid, thank God. But yeah.
That's the Toy Story moment of her bear.
Yeah, exactly. If toy
Yeah,
bells
they
and
closes the
toys
box, and that's what the bear is saying. He's
I
like,
feel sorry for my toys if there's any like movie of that. They get locked in a thing and then they're locked in shadow boxes and they're all squished together like Auschwitz in a box. It feels so bad. But yeah. So what? So literally, it was your flashlight.
That I bought 2 years ago, I think, or a year ago.
No, happy anniversary.
No, and about this time. No, what was? I got that Ninja Turtle van. That was my last one.
Fuck the Ninja Turtle. Man.
I know.
I had one of those too.
I
but
never had one of those. I'm so
Oh.
mad.
I
I got a lot of stuff. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't like a poor
I
kid. or
played
anything,
with my brothers.
Me and my siblings destroyed that thing.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck!
Big guy,
Shit,
yeah.
that thing went down the stairs several times.
Yeah.
There's that Jetta Lego I got 1 year,
Mhm.
but the one thing that I still remember to this day because I still use it to this day is my TV. When Rose moved in with Mom, I kept talking about wanting to buy a flat screen HD TV because I wanted to use the PS3 on it.
Yeah.
I wanted to use an HD TV finally. I wanted an upgrade. So my mom kept saying, "Yep, go ahead and buy it," because she knew I wouldn't buy it as long as she kept saying that.
Yeah.
And it ended up, Christmas. She was allowed to, or she got me a TV. I was like, "What the fuck, Mom? This is like a $700 purchase." She said, "Yep, it's our gift to you guys."
Nice. Cool.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alex is monitoring the Periscope.
The Periscope.
I do.
Yeah, it's failing horribly.
Yeah, those phones don't stand up very well.
It's
like that.
all metal and glass, so
Yeah.
good luck with the sticky.
One toy that I wish I still had, but I sold. Actually, I shouldn't say toy. It was a collection of toys. Was I had the crash test dummies.
Oh my god, those things were so
I
much
had the
fun.
whole like dummy center, and then I had a car, and then a bunch of dummies and stuff. That
down
was
the
so
fucking
fun.
stairs, just like everything.
Oh man, those things just were like those are the toys
Yeah,
you could take a
yeah.
beating with, and then that you had every reason to. That and my GI Joes I'd destroyed basically. Remember that day we took them out of my trunk? We were playing with them in my basement.
G.I.
That
Joes,
wasn't
fuck
weird.
yeah.
That wasn't weird, but yeah, that was
I
awesome.
ran on all four limbs.
Yeah,
I threw the truck, rolled the truck down. Like his room was long,
yeah, really.
and
awesome.
I rolled the truck, and I can. It's goofy looking, but I can run on all fours. And I ran on all fours
Oh,
up to
man,
the
we should
sled, like
Give you-
burst in there.
After this is done, we're gonna get a pic. We're gonna get a video of Sam running on all fours.
Yeah, it's
Just
fucked
'cause-
up, but I can do it.
Do
It
it up the
hurts my
stairs
wrist.
upside down like in The Exorcist.
No, I can't do that.
No, come on.
But I can't even do all four. It hurts. I've actually seen a video of a guy who can actually do it perfectly. It shows slow motion. It's the creepiest thing you will ever watch.
No.
Humans are not meant to run like that.
Not anymore.
No.
Not even-
Well, like me, my ass sticks up because my legs are obviously longer than my arms. So
Yeah, and I really want to see this. It looks very interesting.
it's interesting. One day I'll do it.
I don't remember you doing that.
I was gonna do it for the zombie special.
Oh, right.
But I was really tired, and I was like, I don't want it. I want to, but I don't want to.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Because that would look fucking creepy. I was tired. I was like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
And then you guys were like, all right, we're done filming. I was like, yeah, I don't have to do it.
So you were saying also for because of your kids, you said have they made lists of toys they want? Have they told you what toys they want? Do you even know what toys they want?
No.
I know you're busy with moving. They're moving.
Yeah.
So
Not really. We kind of just set out, since we're moving and my kids are messy, like all kids. We've like, first thing we saw at Costco, which I was like, that's one thing we're getting them, and we're not going hog wild. We actually have been conscious about not going hog wild with presents. So we're settling on about 3 things we're going to get them.
Welcome, hot mama.
That's Michelle.
Oh, okay.
welcome back, Michelle.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
One is like these big sort of toy boxes that have like Frozen and the Avengers on them.
Oh, nice. Like they have a bunch of little toy boxes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And things like that.
Yeah,
It's just
so-
practical stuff that the kids will be like, oh, cool, and then we can be like, yes, clean up your fucking room.
Exactly.
You
Right.
buy them all a vacuum for
So no
Christmas.
jing-
Yeah, here, clean your room.
Yeah, exactly. No jingle all the way moment then for you, eh?
No.
Rushing to find the toy.
No.
So that's what I'm thankful for too with Micah. It's not like that yet. Like, I gotta say, I raised her right for this 2 reasons. She said this is what she wants for Christmas. This is what she wants to ask Santa for Christmas. I'll say it backwards because I want the surprise to be at the end. She says she wants Dora toys and Batman toys. So I raised her very correctly. So she has a lot of Batman toys. So I mean, she's too young to notice this and to listen to this, but she will be getting. She's getting a Dora backpack thing, but the main thing she's getting is she's getting a Clayface figure from it's like the
Fisher Price.
the Fisher Price ones, like for kids, like the not so much pieces or whatever. And then she's also
You
getting.
didn't mention the cool part about Clayface.
What? Oh yeah, you can actually you can eat people. You can put like Batman in his
Really?
mouth and shit. Yeah, it's awesome.
It's like
It's awesome. And he has a hammer. I'm gonna enjoy these toys more than her. But anyway. And
that's
then
the fun. Like, you do that as a dad. Like, I know
yeah.
my dad used to do that. We go down the toilet. My dad would be the one playing with all the fucking toys.
exactly. It's like I have
do
an
that,
excuse now to not look so stupid. But yeah, like, and then I got her just because I wanted the figure. I got her a Two-Face figure. Comes with a little plane, which is the plane's no big deal, but I wanted the Two-Face figure for her. And then I also got her. I find this one probably the second, if not the coolest Batman toy she'll be getting, is a Robin figure with a mech. It's like he has a mech suit.
Really?
It's
Hey,
awesome.
you put him in.
Yeah, it's awesome. So
In
I'm
the mech
gonna,
suit.
so I'm gonna have fun and be like, Daddy, you like, no, go away. I'm playing Batman.
I want to play. No, you don't want to play.
The funny thing is, whenever she
You
plays,
don't want to play.
yeah. The funny thing is, yeah, go away. Push your head down. No, like the funny thing was, whenever she plays Batman, Robin's always the bad guy, and Batman and Joker are friends. That's how it always works out.
Well,
Which I guess it sort of makes sense.
you
Red
can
Hood
always,
and
you
everything.
can always argue it's Jason.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Jason's. Oh, that's why you like that. She's like,
But
"Oh, yeah,
Batman
she's like
and Joker would never team up. They're too
No.
opposite.
I could just see
Why am I
him.
thinking that they didn't like
Batman would
this?
never trust
I-
Joker because of the shit Joker would do to Batman if he never turns his back.
But what I'm thinking is like, and it's like a
There is an
situation
alternate
where-
universe.
Yeah, there is an alternate universe where I don't know if it's an alternate universe or something. But what if someone gave them both each part of a riddle, or part of a mystery, but they can't solve it unless they're together.
Yeah, like a different.
You do have
There
like
could be
kid
a
show type
situation.
Yeah.
or something like
Yeah,
that.
or there could be a situation where they both are poisoned, and they have to work together in order to get the poison. Both of them will die.
That's Arkham.
We have a cat on the
City.
show.
Yeah.
That is Mo.
Pussy!
That's Moses, yeah. No, so yeah, I guess that I'm thankful that she's not, doesn't have like, oh, you gotta get me this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or,
I'm
I'm
so
I need
waiting.
you to buy me
no, waiting
this.
for
Yeah,
this.
I'm
yeah.
sorry, but that's not what Christmas is about. You get what you get, and that's it.
I'm lucky my kids are like obviously they see things in the store they like.
Yeah, of
that's
course.
fine.
I
But
never got what I wanted.
no, well, they see the things they like, but when you give them stuff,
Mhm.
they're like, oh, I like this. Like we get like cheap little toys from Fuddruckers, and they're like, fuck yeah, like, they're
You know
crazy.
why?
I'm to Fuddruckers. Fuddruckers has toys?
No, Fuddruckers.
You know what it's about?
Burgers.
It's not about the toy. It's about the fact that they actually got something.
Yeah.
That's what Christmas should be about. I've actually been kind of, and call me a Grinch about it, but Christmas has almost been pissing me off because the corporations have made it so about gift giving. And it kind of bugs me. Like, I don't even want to get gifts. I get them I'm happy about that. But really, if everybody got me nothing every Christmas, I'd be fine. I'm an adult. I can buy my own shit.
Yeah. No, fair enough.
If I had kids, then it would be for the kids. But still, those kids, I would instill in them that you do not ask for anything. You say, hey, I would like this, but if you don't get it, then that's fine. I've been watching videos of kids turning around the gifts on their parents, being like, this isn't what I want. I would fucking slap that kid.
No.
Doesn't matter if that's what you want. Someone actually gave you something. Someone went out of their way to find something, pay for it, and then put it there. Even if it was fucking money.
My kids got pillows once and they loved them.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah, those would be great.
It all comes down to what's your kid like. A kid could love something, and like half the like what would I do with Chloe? I ask her what she would like, and half the time it's like I want this, and it's like a box, and I mean
good enough.
But I wouldn't do that to her, right? I would still give her something because that's how I feel.
You'd be surprised. Get a kid a fucking refrigerator box, cut a door in that. That thing's a fucking house.
No, I know, and they enjoy it.
Shit.
Exactly.
They enjoy it, but for example,
love
I
that
wouldn't do that for Christmas for my kid because I would want to get her something.
I want a
not
giant
give her
box.
nothing.
Someone just get me a giant box.
Actually, we had a giant
I wanna
box at work
sleep
today.
in
There was a giant box at work today. I was like, I should totally take that home.
Dude, you know what I do? Lay it over in the corner, cut out the bottom, cover it with a bunch of shit, and do my little fort. I'd sleep in there, put blankets in there, and sleep there.
Like
How
for
cool
you?
would that be?
Like you want me to buy one for
Yeah.
you?
So like a beginner's hobo.
Yeah.
For Christmas.
Well, no, because I've always liked.
It's a
I
beginner's
don't
hobo
pitch
kit.
into whatever it takes to get Sam a Christmas present.
You
I've
drive to a dumpster. You got any big boxes in there? I got a big giant kid who wants to play in box.
So one of the coolest things I ever saw Dad did for his kids was he took as big a boxes as he could, and he made a maze out of it. Completely sealed, so they had to use flashlights to get through it, and then we built it in his living room. It was fucking awesome. I wish when I was a kid I had that.
Yeah. Actually,
I'm totally doing that with our kids.
that's one thing that like was great about my dad. Like he brought home toys from like he would get a box of stuff because he was a mover. He would get a box of stuff, and then we'd be like, "Do you want it?" My dad would be like, "Sure." And it's like treasure. His dream job would be to work like in an antique junk type of store because he would just talk to people all day about the junk. But anyway. He would always bring home toys. That's where I actually got half my Ninja Turtles from. That's where I got a lot of my toys from. And one of the times he brought home a big, huge, giant refrigerator box.
Oh my god!
And that time I played out in the backyard. And can you guess what I played?
What?
I played Bill and Ted. Because it,
Nice.
because it was a freaking, it was like a time machine, man. I love that show even back then. So
You know,
it was
yeah.
awesome.
You know, one of my favorite things to do was in winter. In this time, I wait till there's like 3 or 4 feet of snow, and I'd make my own little mine with shovels.
Nice.
And I'd dig. Okay, here's the entrance. Dig, dig, dig. dig go this way. Okay, now make. I just make trails through the.
That's what okay, you know like how like when people shovel their entire parking lot and that's a huge mountain of snow.
Oh yeah.
The other kids and I would hollow that shit out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Same. Me, Chad, and Nigel used to do it all the time make forts, and then we made a tunnel, and it collapsed in on Dylan, and we were scared.
It never collapsed.
Of course,
Once we
of
dig,
course.
we had to bring like bottles of water and we would ice it.
Yeah.
So we were smart about that shit.
Ours was.
And then we iced like one path in, so we actually literally slid in.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I remember a couple of years I froze like my mom
Hey,
saved milk cartons, and I filled them full of ice, and then I'd rip them off,
Yeah.
and I'd make bricks out of
I
the
made an
ice.
Eskimo.
Did you? Nice.
Yeah.
Igloo, you mean?
I mean, Igloo.
Igloo?
No.
Igloo.
No. A nukshuk, sorry. It was
A
a nukshuk.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I made a nukshuk.
I'm confused.
The little stone people.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
markers. Yeah.
An upshot, yeah.
And the reason they make that is because no stone grows in that pattern, so
Mhm.
therefore you'll know if someone's been there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
No, nature does not have the patience to meticulously stack rocks.
Exactly. I remember one thing, like in elementary school, I'm sure all of us have done this at some point when they would pile out the snow in the snow yard, and there would be like snow fort wars and whatever. Like one year, this was like the most. I swear to God, I was like, in your imagination, things are so like different than what you see in real life. It was like literally like Lord of the Rings wasn't around then, but it felt like the Battle of Mordor. All these kids were fighting. Like there was no teachers around. I don't know what happened.
Snowball
All these
fights and
teachers.
LVP.
No. This was like kids were trying to climb up, and I was like, oh, and I'd throw them off the thing, and then like another kid would come and I'd punch him. Not literally, like pretend. And then another kid would try to grab me and they try to force me down. It was just like this epic battle. All of a sudden the teacher came around the corner like, what are you guys doing? We're all like, bail, basically. And we all took, it was literally, that was like my Lord of the Rings moment, like that, just that, the most epic battle I've ever had.
We always used to have, back when
So
I was in
awesome.
elementary, I was in LBP,
Right,
Lester B. Pearson, and the school across from us, Father Vachon, the Catholic school.
right.
Being Catholic,
Always wars with
They were always a
I
bunch
was
of
saying, what's the-
assholes.
our Catholic school across the
you were Confed and Bishop of Recky?
Rubber Ecky, yeah.
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 Rubber ducky.
Yeah.
Rubber ducky.
But anyways, so we'd always have fights in the summer, beating the shit out of each other. They were always assholes. They'd try to fuck with us and they'd beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
And then in winter, it was
It's always
snowball
with Catholic
fights.
schools.
I know, they're always dicks.
That is why I'm not putting my kid ever in like a Catholic or Christian school or anything like that, because they turn to grow up just to be like the opposite of what they're supposed to be.
It's they
I-
get a face. That's
Yeah.
why.
I begged my parents not to send me to
Right.
Catholic high school. So
Yeah.
I went to Marion Graham.
Nice.
Same bullshit with
Oh,
the
really?
blowjob manor.
Oh really?
Blowjob Manor.
BJM. Bishop
Oh.
James Mahoney High School. We
I was
call
like,
it-
that must have been a wicked high school. Why didn't I go there? Blowjobs aplenty.
You know what's hilarious? She knew Mr. Ing.
No, Mr.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
fuck
was a
it.
math teacher. Never had him.
No, you never had me. I was funny, dude. I'll tell you this
You
story
like
because
it, dude?
these guys have heard this all the time.
I-
So I was sitting with Musty, is a friend of ours, in class, and we were in math class with Mr. Ing. He was also a gym teacher too, so he's a little tiny bit of a
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
ass, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, we're sitting there in class. I don't know what a protractor is. He's like, hey, everybody pull your protractors. I'm like, I forgot what a protractor is. And then he walks past Mr. Ing. I'm like, hey, Mr. Ing, Musty here doesn't know what a protractor is. And he's like, what? He basically called, like, he didn't know these exact words, but he's like, what, are you stupid? And he hit him with a book. I'm like, and Musty looks at me, he's like, you fucker.
Remember what we did
That's
to,
awesome,
was it
man.
Mr. Brimacombe or who was it?
Oh,
We did-
fuck, Mr. Brimacombe. Was that the
At Montana's?
Yep.
Yeah, that was Mr.
Were you there for
Brimacombe.
that?
No, that
It was
one.
me, you, right? And
Me
Fred?
and Fred.
And someone else, wasn't it?
It was
Randy.
Randy. All of the guys from high school.
Except
that we
for
decided
except
to,
you, yeah. And we had this teacher, he failed me in math, 20. Anyway, I ended up taking it, I passed. True story. So anyway, what happened after that is we surrounded him at Montana's. And at Montana's, for whoever has been to Montana's, they have a happy birthday thing where they put a helmet on you and they give you a cake.
They don't even check like any ID.
They don't even check your
No.
ID,
So
nothing.
you
they
can
don't ask.
tell anybody it's their birthday.
The funny story about
They
this,
fucking
though,
get it.
is we never knew Mr. Brimacombe's first name.
Yes.
So we're like, what's his first name? I don't know. And we went, we want us to say a happy birthday to someone we know. And they're like, who is it? Oh, it's just, his name's Mr. Brimacombe. And it's like, okay. And then they bring him the cake and everything. He's like with a couple other teachers, with Patterson, another gym teacher. And he goes, they go like, happy birthday, Mr. Brimacombe. As soon as that was said, he turns around. And this is the pivotal moment when your teacher turns from a teacher to an adult. And he goes, fuck you guys.
Yeah, we were sitting in the booth right behind
Oh,
him, and he
man.
up over the top. And
He was like, fuck you guys. It was loud too. He was like, singing happy birthday. Everybody at the table was laughing their head off.
we got him good.
If I ever,
he watches
if I
this.
ever run into him again, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah.
I swear to God. Hey, Mr. Brooke. I was like, hey. It's like, here you get it. It's your birthday, right? Fuck off. I don't even remember that. But God, that was
You know,
funny.
one thing is we got to do that we've never done in a long time. Whenever we all got a day off, we
Blood
gotta-
orgy?
Okay, but no. We gotta go back
Sorry, I
to-
just watched that woodland critter Christmas from something.
Yeah, blood orgy, blood orgy.
And all the animals start having sex.
Hail
with the
Satan.
blood orgy.
Oh god.
Yeah, they're-
I remember that.
You remember that episode?
I found a GIF of it. It's just all them having sex.
In blood.
Why did I look that up? I don't know. It's one of those things.
No, we got to go back to school, to high school. Got to do the calf hanging at our usual spot.
These fucking old pedophiles.
We're like,
Is
30 years old.
Sikorsky? Mr. Sikorsky was our graphic arts teacher. Is he still working there? Or is he
I don't
gone?
know. I'd have to
or-
ask Mason because Mason's friend was with his sons.
Right. Yeah, I'd be curious to see if he was there. It'd be nice to go back and visit and tell him that I work in laundry and not in anything to do with art, like I should have been.
Yeah, you sure went far
That's
there.
what it is.
I make podcasts. Anyway.
I don't know.
I'm always afraid to go back because I feel like I disappointed him.
Well, at least you went to school for art.
That's true. At least you went to fucking school. Look at this fucker. He sat in his basement
Useless
sitting on a
fuck.
computer editing shit.
Hey guys, we should do this.
No, it's all
I
good.
film shit. No, I know you're
Life
kidding,
life
mostly.
doesn't always go the way you plan it to.
Unfortunately.
That's why I don't make plans.
Fair
Who's
enough.
making plans?
Oh yeah.
So let shit go.
Good
as it
stories
goes.
from that high school if you want to know about that. But yeah.
I remember the
Getting
first.
off the topic of Christmas.
Yes, that's all right. Last year we covered a lot on Christmas, but I don't know what's something Christmas to talk about. Michelle, give us an idea of something to talk about Christmas.
You know the
We
first.
talked about toys. Last year we talked about the commercialism and everything about Santa and everything like that.
Yeah, the fact that Santa never really existed until Coca-Cola created him.
Well, the idea of the Santa we
ideal
know
of
now.
now.
Saint Nicholas was back in.
He actually Enchanted Forest. You guys even go to that shit?
No.
You want to go to that shit?
No.
And
Yeah,
unfortunately, is a family tradition of ours. I don't know about yours.
Some
We went a
way.
few years, quite
No.
a few years when I was young, but I haven't gone to it since I was still living at home with my
Yeah,
parents.
fair enough. Like they've added a couple new light things. It's
It's
like
all
they have a
the same.
hockey thing, but yeah, it's basically the same bunch of lights.
It's
but
a light show.
They have a hockey thing that's really cool. Like it hits and the puck goes. Blah, blah, blah. But like I mean, the only reason we did it, we're doing it now. First of all, Candace likes to do it, and then she goes, "Shut up, Mike. You can have your hot chocolate and a cookie." So I'll just suffer. through it.
You're like, Diet
Fine.
Food is awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Michelle's never gone. Go take her.
We're
Go-
planning
take
on
the
going.
kids. Take the kids. Take the kids. It'll be. It's for the kids. You do it. What do we live for? Whoever has kids, we live for the kids.
Yeah.
Speaking of kids, you never said. What are you getting, Harper? Are you getting
What am I
Harper?
getting
Anything?
Harper?
Yeah, Harper is his niece.
Shit, I totally forgot about it. And Chloe. What the fuck am I going to get him?
I got Chloe something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
that's
did
cool.
something for both.
That's
So.
nice.
I made them something.
Oh, nice.
I told you already. No, I told Candace.
Oh, cool. All right. I'll find out, or you can tell me. Doesn't matter.
I think I told. No, probably not.
Well, I made her this kind of like ball stuffed purple elephant
Sweet.
for Chloe. And
Nice.
then I made a giraffe for Harper.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
she loves giraffes. So.
Is it like sewn? Like, what did you?
Yeah, I sewed it.
Sweet. I can't sew with this shit. I should learn.
And it's made of like the fleece.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's fleece,
Oh,
so it's
that's
really,
so
really
fluffy.
soft.
Awesome. Oh yeah, she loves stuffy, so she'll love it. I know she will. So, what are you? So, what are you gonna get, Harper? You fucking lazy prick.
Your girlfriend
Didn't
can
they-
get your niece things, but you can't.
She
Yeah.
made her. She put even more effort into it.
Yeah, exactly.
I made it.
I
Not that you have to get Chloe
I mean,
anything,
Harper's-
but always Batman. She likes Batman.
Can you make me a fleece Batman?
No.
Yeah. I'll find
It's
something.
like, dude, do you know how much I bled trying to make this shit?
You gotta learn? No.
You got
No, I was gonna say you gotta learn how to use a
Yeah,
needle properly.
Yeah, that's what
Sections, and I will cook you for dinner.
we're.
Apparently, where I belong in the kitchen.
No,
Guess who's being
no,
served.
that's not what I meant to say. I was gonna say you gotta learn how to use a needle.
Sam's
better.
gonna get a
But I was
lot
like,
of
that's
burgers and
gonna
cum. Burgers and cum. How are you gonna become though?
Exactly.
She's just gonna like friggin' put your own cum in your friggin' shit and you'll eat it and be like, this tastes pretty good. That's
Yeah,
why.
then it does.
Anyways,
And she'll just like,
no, I was gonna say you gotta
burgers.
learn how to use a needle because I don't prick myself with a needle. I'm usually pretty good.
You're
with
just
it.
a prick. Yeah.
I also have really fucking calloused hands from work, so
Mine are soft as shit.
mine are rough. Yours are nice and soft
There.
because you're in water all day. You're washing cups and you're
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah, but you can get like dish pan hands from like water.
Yeah,
and
that's
shit.
true.
You just gotta learn how to take care of.
I mean, the
that shit.
sanitizer and soap is actually eating away the skin on my knuckles, so I'm
Yeah.
actually getting.
Yeah, you don't get.
I
calluses
start getting.
like that,
No,
yeah.
I can't.
Exactly. That just eats it.
But it's eating away my skin, so it's really thin, and I'm starting to get rashes.
Oh
Mm.
shit.
Well, Candace working in a nursing home, all the chemicals and the isogel all the time just doesn't end up.
No, I'll definitely say this. I do not believe a woman belongs in the kitchen. So you'll never hear that from me. I will joke
Oh,
about it.
he's backpedaling.
Backpedaling hard. No, but you will hear me
But
say
I
it.
can't cook.
You can cook.
Right
And
now,
actually, I
Michelle's like,
that.
yeah, you're right, take that back. You know?
No, but-
seriously, what are you thinking of? Like, not like I say,
I'm just gonna go to Toys R Us and walk around and find
how old
something.
is she now? Like, not even 2, right?
Not even
Not
two.
quite
I was
two.
thinking a big ass teddy bear.
I saw this. Oh yeah, bigger than her. Does she like
has
it?
enough toys.
That's
Or enough
true.
stuffies anyway.
Why don't you? I told
First
you about
Batman.
this cool. Good. What you could do is you could get her this thing like I told you about. It's for kids like 1 to 3 or something like that.
Okay, yes.
It's like a cheeseburger, and it teaches you how to stack stuff.
She has
She
Lego.
has lots of.
It's just lots of stack
She's
stuff.
got
Okay, what else
lots
do
of
you
Lego.
need?
Stuff.
So then what
I'm
is she
thinking
gonna
first
get?
Batman. We're gonna get her into the first Deadpool.
First Deadpool.
Nah,
That's something you give a
but
1-year-old.
I gave her a Ted doll.
Yeah, Chloe got
She
a tip
doesn't
off from it too.
understand.
He doesn't
Well.
understand. It's a teddy bear.
Yeah, has she shown it? I know she's super
It's a
young.
teddy bear,
but has
not
she
some weird guy in a leotard.
It'll probably be a minion or something because she does love Despicable
She does love
Me.
Minions.
And the
I can't
Minions.
Now would be the
Goes
time
out
to do
of
it. So.
I really hope so too.
I have not seen any of the.
I've seen Despicable
Minions or
Me
anything.
and Despicable Me too many fucking times already.
Minions is actually better than Despicable Me.
I kind of want to see the Minions.
It's
I've never
really
seen it.
good, yeah.
You got? Can you put it up on your TV?
Yeah.
Let's just go cuddle up at your place and watch it.
Watch Minions. I've never. Do your kids like Minions?
Oh
or
my
like-
god. They
Yeah.
It's like
It's not as bad as Frozen.
Chloe is scared
it's
of
like
the Minions.
crack for kids. It is.
No, not for Chloe. She's scared of Minions.
Did you hear about
Yay!
that? Did you hear about that one kid that
She
was
was
at a
Batman.
store
Batman kicked those Minions.
and
asses.
she was it with you? No, but one of them was like, "I want this for Christmas," and Mom's like, "Why do you want that?" She's like, "Cause I have to." It's like, oh my god, they're being brainwashed.
Actually, no kid.
That's probably because everyone else likes Minions and because they have a different opinion.
How old was the kid?
They're getting
I
singled
can't
out.
remember. I was young, 2 years old maybe.
Well, that's the thing about 2
Heard
years.
that
Kids
story.
say that all the time. It's like she goes, like Chloe, if anything doesn't break, if something like is out of skew or something, she goes, "Dad, we have to go get new blah 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 from the store. We have to get a new one." It's like, why? It's broken. No, it isn't. Look here, fix it. Oh, thank you. Like she's just like, we have to get it from the store. Or Dad, we don't have one. We gotta buy a new one.
What I'm gonna kick out of Harper's in that age still, where she thinks crying fixes everything. That is hilarious to
I
watch.
disappeared.
You disappeared?
Yeah, when I walked in, I went into the bedroom and like.
Yeah, she starts just bawling like crazy.
screaming. It's like,
And then
she's
Alex
not-
walks out and she's happy. I'm like,
Well, no,
so the crying is what you thought would fix this problem?
no, she was like screaming and she was still crying. It was like, come here, Nugget,
Yeah.
because that's her new name. As I call her Nugget.
Yes, there's a
Or-
story behind that.
Oh, whatever.
She's a cunt nugget.
Oh, that's very nice.
I know, but I laugh at it.
To call a child a cut nugget.
We're all
Well, she
cunt
technically is.
We're all cut nuggets.
We're all cunt
I
nuggets.
guess
It's
suppose
like a
so.
little tiny human,
Exactly.
right? So I just call her Nugget.
Yeah, it's probably better
She
than actually go,
loves
you little cut
I still
nugget."
call her shit cannon.
She doesn't answer to that.
Remember that
Fires
story?
on,
Yeah.
She doesn't answer to that though.
No,
when
she
I
doesn't.
say, cause like, come here, Nugget, she comes running.
Yeah.
I got her trained like a
'Cause
good
it's
dog.
Because it's cute.
It's cute.
Just without the cunt.
Pretty much, yeah. I was like, I don't want to get like hated by
Yeah,
my mother.
exactly. Well, no,
Jesus Christ.
like exactly. Chloe, for example, is she does that too. She cries when she like
Yeah.
when I tell her something. She goes, "Dad, you scared me." You cry. I said, "Fine." I said, "Go ahead, cry," and I walked away.
Yeah.
And then she's like,
That's
"Why
what
don't
Miss
you come
needs to
talk
do.
to me?" And I said, "No, you just." I'm not saying I don't give in sometimes because it's like I want her to shut up for 10 minutes, but no, most of the time it's, okay, you know, go ahead, cry. You're not gonna get it. That's just simple as that. You're not getting it.
And that's seriously what I believe you have to do with that.
Well, you have to at some point. You
Yeah,
can't
you
just
know
let them
what?
run around.
You know what Michelle does? When kids aren't allowed.
What do you do, Michelle?
When they got like, she did it today. When the kids are being rammy or loud or they're wrecking things, she'll take whatever they're playing with, and they're not allowed in the basement, and she'll just throw it down the stairs.
That's awesome. Nope.
I've done that
That's
with I've done that with Chloe with throwing things in the other room.
Yeah.
She tries to get them, but I put them up high, and then yeah,
My height advantage.
exactly. But
Or throws it in the closet, like any toy that makes too much noise drives Michelle nuts. So it's like, oh, okay, you've got one of these little book things that make noise when you push the button. Okay, that's going in the top shelf of the closet. And like a week later, the kids are like completely oblivious. They completely forgot about that
Yeah.
toy. So it's like,
The
okay,
kids
that thing's
Never
gone.
buy. I think people just buy the toys that make the noise to piss off the parents. Because like, it's always usually the friends of the parents that buy the toys that make the noise.
Or your
I
or
didn't
the
have any
uncles,
toys
or
that
the
made the
uncles.
noise.
Yeah.
If I did, my parents were very quick to remove the batteries.
yeah, like some toys, like they have sound in them because of certain development, but at the same time, you give them a toy like
Yeah.
that, you give them time with it.
My parents did that because my Enterprise actually has 4 buttons on the back and it makes a noise.
Right.
So one day I was just for like all day, just hitting the torpedo button all
Yeah.
day, and
They're like, yeah, okay,
yeah,
we know
okay,
this
and then
for a while.
I disappear and then come back and I'm like, oh, my Enterprise isn't working. Oh, I guess you killed the batteries.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
It's like,
You can
oh
only-
well, I guess you played with it too much.
Yeah.
It's understandable.
There's a time limit. Like you try to teach. I mean, when they're little, it's hard to, but
It's hard, but it's like,
you give
go
them
out of
time.
my mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, here's the trick.
The thing is about parenting. Sorry to interrupt, but the thing about parenting is eventually, you just half the time you just tune that shit out.
You get into parent mode.
I haven't done it yet because I've only been a parent-ish for 3 years.
Yeah.
My dad, I don't
So
know.
have I, technically. But anyway.
My dad tells me this story, and it's like, I don't know how you do it. Sometimes I don't believe you when you tell me this. But he would send us four, and then like my cousins would come over. We'd all go down the basement. We would make, like, you'd feel the house vibrating, all the noise we made.
Nice.
My dad would just be there completely tuning it out. And I'm like,
It's parent mode.
Yeah.
No, I understand the educational toy thing, but there's a difference between educational noise and fucking annoying ass noise. Pew 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 pew. Over A is for aardvark.
Well, of course, yeah, of course. That's why you.
One,
Those
two,
toys are nice to
three.
have, but yeah, you give them time, and then yes, eventually the batteries do come out for a little while, just to give the parents a bit of a break. Someone should invent something that cancels it out or something. Like
There's certain
earmuffs.
sounds that kids can hear.
Yeah, it's like parent earmuffs, and all of a sudden you're like in the background, you have someone sitting at the bottom of the stairs. A kid falls downstairs, they're crying. The parents just like this. Parent earmuffs.
No,
I don't hear anything.
there's actually something hilarious. There's certain sounds that kids can hear, but adults cannot.
I can actually still hear the sounds that the kids can hear.
And your hearing's good. I have trouble
Yeah.
hearing a lot of shit.
Well, I don't listen in hair actually all day. But
That's
the
true.
one thing that pisses me off about parents is you get this when you're in a mall all the time.
Oh.
That fucking happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think it
This like 4 to 8-year-old little shit
Yeah,
is screaming his head off.
right.
Parents aren't listening. They're
No,
walking
so
away.
yeah, that's crap.
And I was like, the kid's destroying shit. It was like,
Yeah, throwing shit off the
smack
shelves.
the
and
fucking
whatnot.
kid.
There's
If
some
you don't,
discipline.
I will.
Well, like a guy at my work was talking about, like, because he doesn't have kids or whatever, but
This was like an hour into it where I was like, I want to kill this fucking kid.
yeah, like
It's like, I like kids. I do.
Mhm.
I just don't like other people.
no, see, what you should do as a parent is that if your kid is making that extravagant noise, it's like if you don't stop that, because like I personally do this, I say if you don't stop making that noise right now, I'm gonna give you one chance or whatever, and then the second chance, like, okay, I'm gonna take a toy away, or we're going right now if you keep doing this noise. And the key is you you don't just promise empty threats. It may suck for you, but one time you may have to actually leave, even if you don't want to. Because then it shows the kid, oh, there's an actual chance
Yeah.
that my parent will actually leave, and that's what those parents don't do. They just let their kids scream and then do nothing about it.
Here's what my dad used to do. If we were making trouble, he'd just come down nicely and go, keep going, and we're gonna leave. We're gonna go for a walk.
That's all it takes. sometimes, man.
And we knew what that meant. It meant we were going to the car, getting a spanking, and going home with nothing. No more fun, no more nothing. It was cut off. You're going home with a spanking.
Yeah.
And he kept to it.
Mhm.
I've had so many of those spankings that got to the point where it was like, we're gonna go for a walk soon. And it's like, okay, I am done.
Well, like for me, like I tell, like I've spanked Chloe a couple times on certain issues, but what happened is, she's gotten to the point now where it's cute, and I kind of feel bad, even though I know it's for a good reason. She goes, no, please don't spank me on the butt. I'm like, oh my god, he's so fucking cute. And I don't want to yell at you, but damn it. Okay, fine, just listen, and we'll be all right. And she's like, okay. She runs away. Like, damn it.
She's learning how to play you, man.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
She's playing your emotions.
They all do that. If Chloe's like even close to anything like this when she's a teenager, I'm in trouble.
Daddy.
You don't have the credit card.
Yeah, remember, if she uses the full 5-letter word, daddy, she wants something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
If it's
Yeah,
just,
can I go? No. I was gonna say no.
No. Anytime that word
I was
goes,
gonna say no. You're not gonna do that.
Daddy, nope.
It's funny how when you're a parent, though, you say there's certain things you will never do with your
It'll
kid,
happen.
and you
It'll
end up
happen.
doing some things like that with your kid. Like one thing Candace and I did actually talk about, which is kind of getting back into the holiday thing, which we kind of got away from for a while,
Oh, yeah.
is that which,
IQ not applicable.
yeah, exactly, is that we've contemplated for a while if we should talk to her about Santa at all.
I
we're like-
still play the daddy card of my dad.
Oh, there you go. Michelle still plays the daddy card. Yeah,
she does.
yeah, you've seen it, but no, like
I do it too.
Yeah, well, Chloe does it too, and she's freaking about Daddy. But anyway, like, yeah, but I've contemplated whether to say, should I introduce Santa, or should I just flat out tell her right away that there is no Santa, but like still, invoke, like I can still have fun during the holidays, but and also I can tell her Santa used to be a real person, but now he's this. He's just a character.
No, you can't do that. Because she needs to grow up thinking that and having the bitter disappointment. It teaches a good world lesson.
Yeah, but also
But not all things
Not
are
all
true.
things are dreams.
no, exactly. Yeah.
Dreams
Well, yeah.
do exist,
It,
but not all
it,
the time.
it feeds your imagination.
Yeah.
That is true.
So I'd say it's like,
See, like-
she will grow out of it
Of
eventually.
course.
Just let her imagination keep going.
And that's why we ended up kind of just doing it, because it was like, it doesn't hurt anything. It's not damaging her. It's not like, hey, let's worship Satan or something or whatever the hell. You know,
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan! But no, like, it's just, yeah, with the
Oh God.
But anyway, it's like, I don't want to watch that episode again. I just watched it too. But anyway, no, that's what we thought. Like, it's not hurting her or anything. It's just whatever. It's just an imaginary person that doesn't exist. Sure, that person gets presents. She'll eventually realize it. I mean, to me, I basically kind of knew for 2-3 years, but I kind of just shut my mouth so I get presents. Even though it doesn't matter, because your parents will probably still buy the present anyway. It just won't be from Santa.
She will just go get to the idea of like, hey, my parents are Santa.
Yeah,
Cool.
exactly. Yeah, whatever. So.
Then, she's too young, so you just explain him. He used to be a real guy. Parents continue the tradition.
Well, yeah, and it's just like with like you
That
show them-
makes it fun.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, it's just like Santa is the equivalent of like Olaf from Frozen right now.
Yeah.
Olaf is almost surpassing Santa when it comes to Christmas. Elsa and Anna and whatever. That is about the same realism as what Santa is, apart from, you know, St. Nicholas and blah, blah, blah. The whole point is that, yeah, like you say, feeding the imagination doesn't hurt anything. It's not like I'm teaching her any bad morals or anything like that. It's not hurting her.
It teaches her the ability to dream big.
Exactly. So that's why we never
And
really
people always
touched it.
need something to strive for.
Yeah.
And it keeps her in fucking line all year.
Actually, it does help. But actually, she's doing this, though. She does this, though. She goes, you know, Santa might not, if you're going to be bad, Santa might not give you this gift. Okay.
She's come to terms with it.
And no, sometimes it's funny, though. A couple times she goes, Chloe, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to, whatever she's in trouble for. She goes, okay, I'll punish myself. And she goes to her room and she sits on her bed.
You've created a self-parenting child.
I don't know what happened.
You don't have to parent anymore.
I
You're
know,
good.
it's awesome. But no, like, I guess we can sort of end
Can't
on
wait
that.
until she's a teenager.
Yeah, no, it's...
Yeah, that's the thing, is it's going to be nice now, and then when she's
Oh, fuck.
14,
Teens
15,
are gonna be
16,
insane.
that's going to take a big nosedive.
Probably. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
12,
I'm
15.
just
I never turned into that,
Yeah.
so I
No.
never did.
No,
I
you're pretty
was-
goody good.
No, I wasn't goody good. I was an introvert and I had no friends.
No.
That's a good point. Keep her an
So-
introvert.
Okay.
Don't let her have
Yeah,
friends.
don't let her have friends.
No,
Lock her up.
She'll end up like
No,
Fred.
it's not that I didn't try to have friends. It's just no one wanted to be friends with me.
I know.
Yeah.
And I was, in my school, I was the picked on person. Even in high school, I was still the picked on person.
So
No idea why. I think it's because I actually have a personality.
That tends to be
It's
the
'cause-
person, yeah, like, this person has a strong personality, other people don't want that person around because it threatens them.
Yeah.
It
It
threatens
threatens
them.
the pack
You
mentality
were-
because they
you-
were all
yeah,
packs.
And you
Exactly.
threatened the status quo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't
I
mind
was the
that.
same way. And they tried to pick on me, but I was big enough I could just throw them down a flight of stairs. Remember that?
Yeah.
Adam Wolf tried to pick on me, and I threw him in a garbage can and threw him down 2 flights of stairs. He hit the bottom.
I wasn't
rolled him
there.
over the airplane,
I wish I
threw him
would have
down
saw
to
that.
this.
I wasn't
It
there.
was great. Rick should still remember that, but I don't talk to
The
him.
worst thing I ever did was I picked up some kid because he kept basically...
Oh my god, I was there. That was
And I picked
great.
him up like this and I said they were on. And the kid's like, look at him, look at you. I said, I'm not here to kill him. I'm here to warn him to stay away from my girlfriend. Even though he had no fucking chance in hell of getting with her at all.
It's still, he needed to be put in his place.
Exactly, like he was
I remember
constantly
because
with
I was
her
right
and-
beside you watching for teachers.
Because Candace told me he actually kind of half-ass followed her home one day.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I believe.
But I was like, yeah, I remember I was sitting right there, and you had him literally off the ground, up against the wall, and you're yelling in his face, like, leave her the fuck alone, or something bad's about to happen.
Again, that's also pack mentality.
Mhm.
If the alpha doesn't show that
Yeah, it's enough.
one person belongs to them,
Mhm.
others are going to strive to
So
escape.
that's
Take
why,
it.
and yeah, I remember one of the teachers walked around the corner. I was like, "Okay, Mike, that's enough. I think you made your point."
No,
And you're like, "Okay, we'll leave it
Yeah,
alone."
I'm not really the type to start a fight, but you just
No.
don't mess with my girlfriend at the time, so. But yeah, so. No, I guess what we can do is we could kind of end on that. I mean, half of the time we didn't really talk about Christmas or anything, but that doesn't matter.
Doesn't
That's what
matter.
this show's about. So we'll call it a Christmas special, even though it basically isn't.
It's
but,
IQNA.
but no, like
We never have any real
Cat
schedule.
tax.
exactly. We have a cat on their show.
Yeah,
No.
we're paying our cat tax.
The cat tax. So like,
This is the internet, right?
Yeah, it's the internet.
Yeah,
it's the internet. No, so like
Cats always make front page.
Exactly. They do what like Chloe is now into cat videos. I have to be careful with cat videos I share because some of them, like, they have, like, voiceovers with swears. So all of a sudden I'll be watching, I'll be saying, what are you doing, motherfucker? Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, not like if she hears a swear, it doesn't bug me because I swear to mom sometimes or whatever. But at the same time, just, you know, an argument saying, like, what the fuck are you doing or something like that. But anyway, like, I just don't want her to say it in school because there's been a couple of times
You gotta teach him right. My
Yeah.
dad swore in front of me in Russian and in English, and the trick was he told me, this is adult language, you speak it when you're an adult. This is not language you use in public.
Yeah.
I knew all the swears. It was just like if my parents said, if we get a call from the school about you swearing, you're in shit.
Exactly. You're in shit. Kind of knows. But yeah, so like I guess what we can get from this is that basically what Alex said, you know, allow you, not just your kid, like dream big. You know, let your imagination run wild because eventually, like, we don't have a lot of time on this planet, and the time we do have is, you know, using your imagination, using your personality to be with good friends, good family, and have good times, especially during the holidays.
I guess the point I can put through to this is the point I always make. The only thing that'll ever hold you back is you.
Exactly. And like
I can't do this. Yes, you can.
Mm-hmm.
You're the only person telling you can. Others may tell you, but if you want to do it, just tell yourself you can and do it.
Yeah, and unlike Scrooge, I guess we really don't have any regrets, big ones
Count.
anyway, and make it count. So until next time, this has been IQNA. I'm Big Mike.
I'm Justin Ferguson.
So,
I'm Alex.
It doesn't matter.
and Sam Possible.
And yeah, until next time, guys. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Festivus,
Happy Ramadan.
Happy Ramadan, everything under the sun. Ramadan.
And where's my money, bitch?
And I guess, in the words of the Woodland Critters, Hail Satan.
Hail Satan. All right, bye.
Thanks, Michelle.